Hey guys, Jack and Alex here, coming at you live with some fresh face tattoos. We thought it was about time to really change up our look.
Yeah.
Now we
It's
just
on
left.
us forever.
Yeah, we got these at my little niece or cousin, whatever she is. It's my young aunt's daughter, so it's my niece. My cousin. My little cousin.
Yeah.
She's 7 years old. Had a little face paint artist at her thing, so Alex and I had to for sure get in there and get some of this.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, so today we want to talk about what we've been going through, and what is that, baby?
Yeah, so the whole reversing.
The reverse diet.
The reverse diet of this program. So there's being in a deficit where you have, minimal calories.
The cutting
and
phase, where you're starving it out, you're getting lean.
Yes.
But then after you get to your leanest, then we start to reverse diet. And how long were you reversing for?
Oh man, like months. Like 4 months?
4 months.
Something really long, it felt like.
Yeah, me too. I was reversing for a while.
But it was like a steady, 10% increase of our carbohydrates every week. So that helps boost our metabolism slowly. And
yeah.
Anyway, so I last week I got into almost 2,200 calories, but 395 grams of carbohydrates.
That's a lot of eating for her.
A shitload of food, y'all. Yeah. A shitload of food.
She's like 110, 120 pound person, so that kind of calories, that kind of carbohydrates, that's a lot. That's hard to eat.
Yeah.
And cleanly, like we do. We do everything on point, so it's low fats, carbohydrates, and high proteins. That's a lot of bulk. So it's like we're going to bed every night just full bellies.
Just like
uncomfortable,
nonstop turtle shell. Like
yeah,
the whole, the most full you can be, literally all day. Try to work out having a full ass belly full of pancakes.
Yeah, try to work out, try to feel intimate and sexy with one another. As we're even though clearly we're in good shape, not saying that's like a thing. Yeah. We're in good shape, but when you feel so full like that, it's such a mental thing. It's like you feel gross.
You feel gross. It's like, don't look at me.
Yeah, and then it's kind of, it gets off-putting, and you're like, damn, I feel like they don't want me right now, or vice versa. And it's like, it's so important that we talk about the feelings that we're having. It's like, hey, I promise you, you're gorgeous, and I love you, and I would love to be all over you, but I feel disgusting right now.
Yeah, it's really nice that we're kind of going through the program at the same time, almost same timeline of reversing and everything. So we're both kind of getting a little, not chubby, but just feeling bigger,
at least
from
feeling the same way.
Yeah, so that was nice.
Yeah, but now we're both cutting again.
But now we're both cutting.
It's really cool, like you're saying, to be on the same page of that. Because as I was shaving carbs off, she was still adding carbs, and it was getting to where her carbs passed mine. So she's eating in bulk mode, and I'm eating in a slow deficit mode. I still get to eat a lot, but it's cool now that we're both starting to dial things down, and we're both on the same page. And we've learned so much over the last half a year of tracking that when I first started cutting and doing macro counting, I was microwaving green beans and shit, and just the most awful ways to hit the numbers, but I was hitting them. And now it's we eat very good, and we're losing fat and looking more muscular every day. But and the reason we go through these phases, I was talking to my dad about this yesterday. The reason we are going through our bulks and our cuts is because we're always trying to we're adding these struggles to our lives that are something to overcome, and we're not just doing a marathon to overcome or something. We're doing these things that are actually very difficult, but they also benefit us in other ways. It's a multifaceted benefit. Yeah. So it's we're gaining mental strength, mental clarity through cutting, reversing, because it's tough, it's difficult, but then we're also gaining better bodies through each phase. We're in our reverse phase, where we eat a lot, we gain muscle, and then in our cut phase, we trim off the fat and see the new muscle that's been gained. So it's constantly progressing through this thing and creating the struggles that we all need, that we all crave. We will create a struggle in one way or another.
Yeah, because if it's not this, then you're starting a fight.
If it's not this, we'd have problems with our relationship, or we'd have problems going to vices, going and getting hammered and then having to overcome a hangover. So these are things we throw in our way to strengthen us and build us in multiple ways.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
now you are your first week into your cut.
Yeah, first week into the cut.
Yeah.
And feeling good, not so full.
Dude, you're already down she's already down like 4 or 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Just that quick. So
just
that's
like in a few days.
That's another cool thing about the reverse. When we crank our calories up so high on our reverse diet to gain that muscle, what we're also doing is creating a crazy strong ability for our bodies to metabolize that much food. Like I was gaining on 4,100 calories, and then when I started cutting, I was losing weight on 3,500 calories. 3,500 calories is a ton of food. So I was like still stuffing my face and losing weight because my metabolism was so revved up. So there's so many benefits to doing these cycles of things. You can't just always stay shredded and lean and eating nothing, because you lose muscle, you lose your metabolic strength, like you lose all kinds of things. So
you're not getting enough nutrients.
Not enough nutrients. It's unsustainable. So that's why we do these phases of jumping back and forth. And it's like, it's so crazy. You have these mental, spiritual revelations each time in every bit of the phase. It's like wants to break you all the time. Like we get frustrated and just, you're either frustrated in hunger or frustrated in feeling gluttonous and overweight, not sexy, like, and it makes you detach from things that you take for granted that are easy to be attached to. Like it's easy to be intimate until you throw these things in your way that make it difficult, and then learning how to be aware and overcome that it strengthens you a lot. Strengthens our relationship.
Gives you like a whole other level of awareness. Like I didn't even know that I was that like into my looks, my body, you know, like kind of
you didn't think you were superficial at all.
I didn't think I was like that superficial, but I was like tripping on how my body was changing. And like, you know, when you're bulking, you're just kind of getting bigger, right? So I'm like, damn, I'm getting big, but like, and I've never reversed before, so it was just kind of like a trip to me. But Jack was assuring me the whole time, you know, it's, you know, once you cut, you'll see the gains, and it'll be worth it. And so I mean, I already kind of see some results, so it's nice.
Totally. She grew an ass, like she has a butt, dude. And that was crazy to see, because in less than a year that you've actually been like intentionally training, and then less than half a year of like, or about a half a year that you've been like on hard counting your macros, be accountable for your food. So it was crazy to see, like she had a shapely little body before, but now it's like, dude, she has a butt that wasn't there before. And that's from reversing, eating enough food to grow muscles while stimulating muscle growth in the workouts that we do. And
targeting those areas.
Targeting
so lots
areas.
of squats. And,
targeting the areas you want to gain in. It's like neither of us really care to be freaking massive bodybuilder looking people, but as you keep going down the line of tuning in your physique, like you see, like, okay, I want more like upper chest, I want more shoulders, I need a butt, like, so I work on my butt. She's worked on her butt, and it's freaking crazy how the combination of stimulating the muscle and then feeding it with a surplus of food, like you could change things without having to go see butt doctor, fucking getting shots and shit in your ass, like going the easy way out. It's crazy. And
then you learn all these other things along the way, you know, like I didn't realize how hard that would be for me. Like I was in tears a lot. It's like my body is changing. Like I don't want to do this, like, because I wasn't looking at the long view. I was just kind of like, you know, this is just kind of getting like stuck in my own like self-image. But now that I can see it, obviously it's feeling a little bit better. And but there's just so many lessons to be learned and all that. And we even got even closer, you know. We were already close, but just being able to, well, I guess I won't talk about that, but like,
you talking about like digestion?
Oh no, I wasn't talking about. We could talk about that too, but
what are you talking about?
Nothing. But anyway, so just being able to, you know, be honest about our bodies, and, you know, feeling uncomfortable, like, hey babe, like I just want to chill here, like, and not have to
be sexy
right now. Let me wear my comfy pants.
Yeah, totally. And it's very important that we let each other know that we're feeling these ways, like, because we, like what she's saying is we feel insecure when you feel too full. It makes you feel insecure. And if I don't explain to her that I feel like I'm super full and I'm gonna fart if I get looked at the wrong way, you know, like, because that's what it feels like. You feel like so gorged on just eating enough for your reverse that it feels gross and insecure. But if I don't let her know that I feel gross and insecure, she'll take my energy as like, why does my dude not want anything to do with me right now? Like, am I not enough? Am I not sexy? You know, like,
oh yeah, because then I'll be like in my own world of like, oh, I'm getting fat, and then he's like, don't touch me, and I'm like, don't touch me either.
Yeah.
But like, why do you want to touch me?
You know, like, so we'd be on the same page with it, of just both feeling insecure. But then after we talk about it, it's like, all right, at least we know what's up, and it's not like anything for us to be tripping on, you know. It's just what we're doing. We're putting struggles in our way for the long view of growth in all areas.
Yeah, and it's just a major like level up. Like, there's a lot of times like throughout the day where I'm like, fuck, can I like take another struggle, you know? But you know, you do it and you get through it and you're like, damn, I'm fucking badass.
Yeah, you're like, damn, I can take on more. Like, it seems like you don't have any more room on your plate, and
you always can. You always can.
Yeah, you'll make it happen.
You'll definitely make it happen.
It's like you're metaphorically putting the gun to your head, like, get this shit done.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, when we first like met, I changed a lot of things. Like, I was doing like yoga, like hiking and stuff, but I never knew about macros. I never like trained like certain body parts. I was like super not into the gym because I didn't know what to do there. I'm like, I'll just do shit at home or like go on a hike or do some yoga. And then also becoming vegan. Like, I was vegetarian, but I'd never been vegan before. So all of those things at once, I was like, fuck. And I was like taking like 6 classes and like
for school
work and like, how can I do all this? And then it's just, now it's like second nature.
Yeah.
And so this is why we add more things on our plate, because I've clearly leveled up. And
exactly, it levels up your ability to manage your stress.
Yeah, it's a dope feeling for sure.
Totally.
But anyway.
Yeah. But that's all the experience we've gained from cutting, reversing, and we're going to be doing that for the rest of our lives, because it's like positive growth in each phase. Yeah, but
it's cool being able to like sculpt your body too.
Totally, the areas that you want.
I never thought you could really do something like that, but yeah.
All right, running out of time.
Okay.
All right, guys, thank you for listening.
You didn't stop it.
I didn't stop.